What is up, everybody? My name is Keith Mitchell. I am the editor-in-chief of the Outerhaven Productions. We are a geek culture and gaming website, but you already know that because you're here at our YouTube channel. But this is more of a confession of something that I've been doing for quite some time. And it's not super serious, but if you are someone who cares about their finances and their room and your sanity, then maybe it is. So I have a very big confession. I like to collect gaming controllers. I've been doing that for a number of years. I think it started when I moved into my house, and then eventually I had my own room built. This is my massive room. I wish I could show you more, but I had a 360 camera, but it broke, and then the company decided they weren't going to replace it under warranty. So I was like, pretty much screw it. I'm not buying it again. But trust me when I say, even though I've been trying to get over this addiction, there's still way more things in this room than there should be. So let's back up. I have an addiction to where I buy game controllers. I It doesn't matter how much it is. It doesn't matter if I need it. If I see it, I go, "Hey, I need this." And Xbox has been the biggest component to this addiction because they keep releasing, well, not just Xbox, but their partners they keep releasing controllers to the point where if I see a collector edition or a limited edition or a special edition controller, I will buy it. And much to the frustration of my wife, who goes, "Look, you don't need all these controllers. You should stop." And I go, "Yeah, but honey, look at it." And then she looks at me, she rolls her eyes, and then she just walks away. So she's not trying to stop me. She's not being the interventionist that I need. So I had to become my own interventionist, which doesn't really make any sense because I'm also the one who was suffering. But to give you a good example, over the last 3 weeks, I've sold about 20 different controllers from Xbox and PlayStation, which is great because it helps me put the money towards the site. Also, there are a lot of big events coming up very soon. I'm going to PAX West, and that's very expensive because hotel and then paying for the flight. So there's that. CES 2026 is coming in about 4 or 5 months. So I've got to put some money together for that because we don't do ads here on the website, and our YouTube revenue is garbage. So that. So yeah, selling controllers really helps. But believe me when I say that there is still quite a few controllers around here. Like, for example, I've got this Razer Captain America controller on my desk. I've got the Forza Horizon controller on my desk. I've got Titanfall controller in my on my desk, or I brought it over here for showing. I have never used this controller, never. But I'm never going to get rid of it because I like Titanfall, so I'm never getting rid of that. Okay, I've got this controller from Fly Digi. I've never opened, never opened. I'm probably going to sell this. I've got all the Space Jam 2 controllers. That movie was ass, by the way. Terrible movie. Uh, the Xbox anniversary controller. I've got the Doom controller over there somewhere, but I did sell the Elite controller. That fetched me a pretty penny. I sold that. I've got custom controllers on the wall, not counting the DualSense Edge. 3 custom controllers I got from PAX East. Various PlayStation DualSense controllers. 2 Nintendo Switch Pro controllers. The Steam controller, which I'm never getting rid of either. A couple other Xbox controllers. I got like 10 other Xbox controllers sitting over there in the cabinet. And it's like, why do I have all these controllers? Outside of the controllers that you get with your consoles and then you go buy because, uh, stick drift is a thing, and PlayStation's like, screw you, pal, we're not helping you. Or Xbox is like, well, go buy another controller because, we don't really care about the controllers. It's kind of a thing. So I think part of it started because of stick drift. But the other thing started because it's like, wow, these controls are pretty. Oh, and I have to rewind. I also have 2 fight sticks down there. One of them was one of the original Mad Catz 20 edition 2 controllers. I'm never getting rid of that controller. That's a great controller. I've got one from Mono Price when they started doing controllers. It's actually really good because I modded the hell out of it. And some cheapo. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I got rid of that one. And I still have my Quamba down there somewhere. So I've got a lot of fight sticks as well. And people are probably like, some of my friends are like, Keith, but you don't play fighters like that anymore. No, but I like the fight stick. So putting that in there, all right, going back to the thing about having control literally everywhere. It's an addiction. So I realized that this is a bad thing and I have to get over it. And uh this is just me making this video because I want to keep watching it and go, hey Keith, you know when you said you would get rid of these controllers, you promised yourself you're going to get rid of these controllers, and I think that is going to be a good, helpful reminder that I need to stop buying controllers. It's not to say that I won't buy another controller. Obviously, if they break and I need them, but I have been picking up better controllers like the 8-bit Do controllers because with the TMR joysticks and the better triggers, they last a hell of a lot longer than the ones we buy from Xbox and our PlayStation because they refuse to give us better quality stuff. So there's that. Um, I also think in the bottom of my heart of hearts, I think that the controllers replaced my addiction for Funko Pops. There was a time where myself and my wife, if you see this, you're guilty as well of buying Funko Pops. We have a room full of like hundreds of Funko Pops that I can't get rid of because when I go to like comic book shops and other toy stores or Second and Charles or places like that, they go, "Oh, we'll buy it for $5." Now, in the back of my head, I'm like, "Look, I spent like $15, $20 a piece. I'm not going to sell it for $5. If you said maybe $10 or $12, then yeah, I would sell it to you. But you're telling me you're going to give me $5 for this? Nah, I'm not doing that. That's crazy." So they'll sit in the room, but I will never buy, never, ever, ever, ever buy another Funko Pop. I am done. But because I said that before, um, I've moved on to more expensive things, Figmas, a bus. I've got like three things to order from Sideshow Collections. If you can see behind me, there's a crap ton of stuff back there. I've got stuff from collector's editions. I've got a Dark Soul Elite Soldier I got from I can't remember what company it was, but that was like $500. So I've moved on from Funko Pops to controllers to even more expensive stuff. Now I get it, right? I'm an adult. I'm 48 years old, okay? I love gaming. I love geek culture. I grew up in a generation of waking up in the morning, watching Transformers and GoBots and G.I. Joe and Bigfoot and Gem and robotics and humans, you know, Yogi Bear, Care Bear. I can go on. And then Saturday, which is like a smorgasbord of cartoons. And I slowly grew up to like, hey, you know, I want this, I want that, Dad. Hey, Dad, can we get that Transformer? Hey, Dad, I want that GoBot. And the answer was always no, no, no. We can't get that. No, you can't get that. No, right? So as I got older, it's like, hey, look, I'm making some money. I'm gonna buy the stuff that I want. And I think a lot of people are in that position where they go, hey, you know, I couldn't get these things when I was younger. I'm getting them now, and I think that's what manifested into be buying all these Funko Pops and all these controllers and random things in my room. Like literally, like did I need this Mass Effect head a helmet in my room? No, not really. I've got a Doom one over there. I've got an Ant-Man in another room. I've got another one. I don't even know what the hell it is, just sitting in a box. I look, I get it. We got the money. We can buy the stuff, but as I'm showing you, I have an addiction that I'm trying to curve with these game controllers. As far as the other stuff, I don't know if that's ever going to go away. Um, Probably never. But with the controllers, because I don't see a reason to have like 20 controllers that only serve one purpose, and that's to play my Xbox or my PlayStation or my PC. And I'm replacing these things with better things. I don't need these. So what is the point in having them? But I'm not here to tell you not to do it. If you want to do it, you want to spend your money on a bazillion controllers, hey, that's on you. But for me, I think I am bowing out. I will eventually get rid of the other controllers I have outside of the ones that I really like. Because again, the Titanfall controller. I mean, look at this. Look at this controller. Tell me this is not one of the best controllers you've ever seen. It's simplistic, but it looks amazing. I am never getting rid of this controller. I've never used it. The plastic is still on the look. The plastic is still on the trigger. I am never going to use this controller. It will stay with me. But you know what controller I did sell? People are going to yell at me. My Sea of Thieves controller. I sold that bad boy. Got some money for it, but I didn't like it more than this one. This one. I have a thing for mecha, so I guess that's why I have an attachment to this Titanfall controller. It's never going away. But I do really wish I didn't buy these Space Jam controllers because they suck. I mean, the movie sucks, so by definition, the controllers suck, and I don't want them, and I want them gone. So that's it. But I just wanted to make this video. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm getting better. I know some people that I know personally have expressed their frustration with me buying all these controllers. So guys, if you see this, I am getting better. I have done the thing that I needed to do. No more of these controllers. Not saying I'm completely done, because obviously I still need controllers, but I will be buying better controllers and not so many of these. So there you go. For everybody else watching the video, if any questions and or comments, drop them below. If you like the video, do us a big favor, like the video. And if you enjoy the content here that we make here at the Outerhaven Productions, maybe subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. I am getting better. Trust me, I swear I am. I'll maybe make another video in a year or so showing that my room is completely clear of controllers. Maybe, we'll see. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.